The Triple B Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey.
We'll have a little potluck. Have everybody over. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. Just all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
Food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights. You know, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot. More than I could say to you guys.
A reoccurring thing. White people wilding the fuck out. House votes to censor GOP Representative Paul Gosar over video depicting killing of AOC. Y'all see this shit? I couldn't find the video.
No, I don't think they got that. They probably buried the video, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did. Cause it was on Twitter for a second, and I meant to bookmark it, but I can't shit. I tried to go back, I couldn't find it. But yeah, man, motherfuckers making videos of members of Congress getting killed.
Wow.
And him attacking the current president.
Was it AOC or was it
It was AOC. It was AOC.
It was LC. It was
Yeah.
AOC.
It was AOC.
She goes out there and she does good work, man.
Yeah.
Outside of my own congressman, she's probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And it is upsetting that she has twice this year felt like her life was endangered.
Yep.
For doing her job.
Because she's doing she's doing actually not only her job, but she also has the interests of the entire country, man. You know, with the work that she does. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't deserve to go to work and feel like her life is endangered
because of these
but
Ku Klux Klan like Republicans.
And there's that, but then there's that pisses me off. And then also they just send the motherfucking presidential detail to niggas' houses for motherfuckers depicting them killing the president or attacking the president or even talking about attacking the motherfucking president.
Right.
I mean, this shit's crazy.
Absurd.
It's like, nigga, I gotta go to work with motherfuckers who gonna talking about making videos of them killing me.
Now we just sent a motherfucker up for 41 months for obstruction of Congress.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You a congressman and you retweet a video of a threat to a congressperson? That sounds like 41 months to me.
Oh, all he got is removed from 2 committees so far. That's it.
But he's still talking.
Yeah, I know.
He's still yapping. They need to go ahead and let that motherfucker go. They need to go ahead and send his ass back home.
Back to the house, nigga.
Right. So
Hey, this one ain't work.
right.
This
So
one ain't
they
work.
fuck with his money.
Yeah, this one ain't. This one's defective. Send us another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Whatever district you from.
Yeah. Nigga ain't apologize.
No.
Just run up on this nigga.
That's-
And then you got
what AOC had to say about it. We're gonna listen to this bitch.
I'm listening to this bitch first. I'm gonna need AOC to wash it down, dog. Cause this goofy, Anyway.
Pint-sized.
Democrat policies are so pathetic and have done so poorly that the left has nothing else to do but troll the internet looking for ways to get offended and then try to target members and strip them of their committees. This is a dumb waste of the House's time. But since the Speaker has designated the floor to discuss members' inappropriate actions, shall we? The Jihad Squad member from Minnesota has paid her husband, and not her brother husband, the other one, over $1 million in campaign funds. Democrat.
Jihad Squad, nigga.
I hate that bitch. That little pint-sized motherfucker. I said they need to drop kick her ass.
Yeah.
All this fake gun toting. I love America.
Exposed his penis to a group of underage girls at a bowling alley. Arrested and convicted of public indecent. February arrested. Okay, what did Lauren do? Arrested for drunken and disorderly, resisting arrest and fighting with police, failure to appear in court. Okay. Is this that's the congresswoman? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. So now
I thought Colorado was progressive.
I thought they were too.
Not aggressive. Not progressive enough because they sending people like this bullshit.
Bro, Colorado is progressive as far as drugs.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of white
Still
people in Colorado that do a lot of
white people. A lot of white people got a lot.
Yeah, got a lot, and they got some very good. Well, anyways,
they just hiring racists.
Yeah, exactly.
Very high and very racist.
My cousin used to live on a street called Gun Club Road.
Oh,
yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
very nice houses. Very nice houses.
So that was fucking what's her name? Lauren Boebert. I hate this.
Boebert.
I hate her. Her and the little other midget bitch, the one from Texas. I hate her too.
I don't know the one from Texas.
Who's the short white lady? Shit. Cause she was the one
the one from Georgia.
I mean Georgia. My bad, Georgia.
Oh yeah,
right. Georgia. My bad.
I forget her name. Yeah.
But she was the one that was fucking with one of the members of the squad too.
Yeah, she like put some shit on her door, her, like right outside her door or something like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. Fuck both of them.
Taylor or something.
Taylor Green. Taylor Green.
Yeah.
Something Taylor Green.
Yeah. Fuck her.
Cynthia, I think. Cynthia Taylor Green, but maybe I might be wrong.
It ain't Cynthia.
Well,
it ain't Cynthia. Okay.
Let's allow AOC to retort.
May I
I've been serving in
retort?
this body just under 3 years. In that 3 years, enormous amount has happened. But in response to the Republican leader's remarks when he says that this action is unprecedented, what I believe is unprecedented is for a member of House leadership of either party to be unable to condemn incitement of violence against a member of this body. It is sad. It is a sad day in which a member who leads a political party in the United States of America cannot bring themselves to say that issuing a depiction of murdering a member of Congress is wrong, and instead decides to venture off into a tangent about gas prices and inflation. What is so hard? What is so hard about saying that this is wrong? This is not about me. This is not about Representative Gosar, but this is about what we are willing to accept. Not just.
So, bro, just like. Oh my bad.
No, go ahead. I was about to pause anyway.
Just what's wrong with being decent? With being a decent motherfucking human being,
Just
bro.
decent.
You know what I'm saying? Just like we all fuck up. We all make mistakes. We all do dumb shit.
We do.
You know what I'm saying? And what's wrong with just being like, you know what? I fucked up right there. My bad.
That ain't the game they playing, bro. That's not the game they playing. They shooting motherfuckers in the street for protesting.
You're right. Yeah.
But martyrizing, like you said, other motherfuckers that's in the Capitol protesting. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then it's like, shit, you know, even when we fuck up on the show, we hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And the fact that
I sure the fuck will. I hold y'all niggas accountable.
Drunk ass. but like AOC is saying, like these niggas can't even. They won't even hold themselves accountable. They won't hold their fucking their members of their party accountable. But we talked about on the show all the time, man. The one thing the Republicans are gonna do, they gonna fucking stand in line, lock and step, nigga, and they gonna toe the party line.
Yeah, shit. That went out the window with Trump. They wasn't trying to hold that nigga accountable for shit.
And still ain't.
Not a goddamn thing.
Nah, shit. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is the other
Marjorie.
Man.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, they ain't gonna hold her accountable because that motherfucker be out here in the hallway flexing on motherfuckers, man. Outside their office and shit.
She be out. Niggas be having press conferences outside on the Capitol steps, and she be out there yelling this shit at them and shit.
She mushing little kids, wouldn't she?
I don't know. She need to be mushing.
I feel like she was mushing the motherfuckers from Florida.
Oh yeah.
From the school shooting thing.
Yeah. The ones that was advocating for gun, to limit gun rights.
Yeah.
And she was like, nah, she's out there just in their face, man, hollering at them and shit.
Yeah.
They don't hold themselves accountable.
Nope, not at all.
So here's my thing. You retweeted a death threat to a congressperson, congresswoman on the Republican side, and you don't feel like you should get no punishment. Right. Elizabeth Warren fucking read a letter from Coretta Scott King, and got sanctioned.
Yeah,
when Jeff Sessions was trying to get confirmed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about back then?
Yeah, when Jeff Sessions was trying to get confirmed, Elizabeth Warren read Coretta Scott King's letter, and they censored her. Read a letter. This nigga has retweeted a death threat.
Mm-hmm.
She read a letter from a civil rights leader, an icon.
Right.
Come on, man.
That's where we at, bro.
What we doing?
You know what time it is. Send the asteroid, nigga.
Yeah. Reset.
It's been time. Send the reset asteroid, nigga.
Reset this motherfucking life, because this is
She got any more to say?
Does not exist.
She got a little bit more. We ain't gonna play the whole 6 minutes, but yeah.
Republican leader. But I have seen other members of this party advance the argument, including Representative Gosar himself, the illusion that this was just a joke. That what we say and what we do does not matter so long as we claim a lack of meaning. Now, this nihilism runs deep, and it conveys and betrays a certain contempt for the meaning and importance of our work here. That what we do, so long as we claim that it is a joke, doesn't matter. That what we say here doesn't matter. That our actions every day as elected leaders in the United States of America doesn't matter. That this chamber and what happens in it doesn't matter. And I am here to rise to say that it does. Our work here...
It matters. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Bro, if this world, if we lived in a truly just and, a country that really operated off of equality and justice for all and, you know what I'm saying, she'd be president for 3 to 8 years, 3 to 7 years, my bad.
Yeah, I don't think she's old enough to be president yet, but...
No.
Yeah, you're right. That's what, so I don't know about 3 years. I don't know how old she is. But...
Yeah, because don't you have to be 35?
35, yep.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that, somebody like her, because she really, I don't know. At least that's the feeling that I get. I don't know her personally, obviously, but I've seen a lot from her. I've seen how she's consistent. You know what I'm saying? What she say.
Yeah, like I said before, man, AOC, she definitely has the pulse of America, at interest. She does You know,
I don't
the
know.
things,
I don't know
not
if you got the pulse of America. Hold up, slow down.
Uh-oh.
A certain segment of America.
She got the pulse of
Right, I
America.
understand what you're saying.
Okay,
But
maybe I should retract that.
She got
Okay,
the pulse of leftist America.
okay, but at the same time, you know, it all comes down to decency, man. And the right is not playing that type of game. They are win at all costs, no matter what it takes, no matter who it hurts or who it, you know,
Who you
or
shoot.
even it,
Who
yeah,
you
who you shoot or anything. It just win at all costs.
It's all about the possession era, bro. Like it really is what it's about. It's all about the possession era.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Yep. Well.
hold on? What do you mean by that, bro?
Well, I'm saying the possession era, like, okay, we got the majority now, so we got control. Like, it's all about who's got the ball. Like, period, point blank. That's what it's about.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter how you get no matter how you get the ball, it's about who has the ball. And so everything right now is just
That's all that matters.
to me.
If you
when I
ain't
see
cheating,
it's about the possession era.
Right.
I hate to get jump ball, motherfucker. I feel it, man.
So there was a question that was asked maybe last year. When did I do it? When I first joined in? Last year? Early last year, I think. 19. It was 19, I think. It was before the pandemic and all that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it might have been sometime in 19, I think. It was asked, and I might, you know, and I might be rethinking my answer. Actually, it was asked on the podcast. I don't remember what we were talking about. I don't remember what episode, none of that type of shit. But can you have a successful revolution that's nonviolent? You know what I'm saying?
What was your answer back then?
My answer was Gandhi. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that it was you, Mr. Jefferson, that was like, well, there was there was still violence in that revolution.
Homicide. Homicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know, man. Like,
I don't
because shit's going off the rails, man. It's really disturbing.
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead, bro.
Because you, and I think we talked. I mean, the whole landscape of America changing to this hue of brown as the white majority begins to fade, and then you see motherfuckers kicking, screaming, yelling, not wanting to give up a little bit of power, not want to teach the real history of this nation because it makes them feel bad, and you see it every day, man. Motherfuckers, they don't want to give up that power, and I answer, I don't think you can have a successful revolution because motherfuckers just ain't gonna come out the house and give up what they think is theirs.
Right.
You're gonna have to burn down the house and force them motherfuckers out.
I just learned something this week.
Go ahead.
Okay. Share.
Lincoln's Secretary of State, I think he was Secretary of State, Seward. Yeah, as in Seward's Folly. I don't know if y'all know about Seward's Folly.
No, I don't.
Seward is the one who bought Alaska.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Seward's icebox. Seward was a senator, apparently, before he was in Lincoln's administration, and that nigga introduced a 13th Amendment. I forget the name of the amendment. But before we had the 13th Amendment, he offered what would have been the 13th Amendment to basically keep slavery.
Okay.
Because they were trying to keep the South from succeeding.
Right. I think I have heard of this.
Yeah, and
So this was before the Revolutionary. You said okay.
This is like 60, 61, 1860, in anticipation of the South seceding.
Okay.
And so when you're talking about bloodless revolutions, I don't know. The only way we got slavery ended is because of blood.
Well, so my argument, and once again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm not sure what I think. But my argument is, as far as when you say bloodless, are nonviolent. I think there's going to be blood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's going to be blood, but
Killer cows on the loose.
does it have to? Does it? In order to have a successful revolution, does it have to come from the? Does the blood have to be on the hands of the revolutionaries? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we have to do the ones that are moving the revolution forward? Are they the ones that have to shed blood?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think that they're gonna be like it, from what you're saying. I don't think they're gonna be necessarily the ones to shed the blood, but at the same time, it's kind of like by any means necessary. Is the fact that if you want to get change, they're going to go at some point. You know what I'm saying?
You breaking up a little bit.
I have no idea what you're saying, nigga.
You got some stuff running on your computer or something. You been to porn?
Got malware like a
they got that Pornhub. You got to run a scan every time you start talking.
Yeah, but I want to know. I want to know what he's saying though. Can you move?
I do too.
Spot or something? Because I want to know what you.
Yeah, let me hold on. Let me see if I can fix this for y'all. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Say like a sentence or something.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
No, what I was saying is it's all reactionary. You know what I'm saying? So the blood is not necessarily on the revolutionaries, but at the same time, they're not going to give this thing up.
Right. Okay.
Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So for us to actually react and do that, you know what I'm saying? It's like the country bought in blood. So in order for the country to be changed, you're gonna have to end up. It's probably gonna end up going in direction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not us or the revolutionaries that is going to create the violence, but again, it's that Malcolm X theory: by any means necessary. So again, you're going to be pushed into a corner, and how are you going to react?
I feel like the government put you on the Che Guevara list, and they try and scramble your signal.
Yeah, nigga. Enemy of the state, nigga.
Not the Che.
Yes.
And
he got powerful thought. Don't let it out. Don't let it out.
Ooh.
And I hear what you're saying, Zeb. Like, yeah, I as far as like the leaders for the most part, the people sitting at the table may not be the ones that spill the blood, but they're gonna have to be okay with a little bit of bloodletting. And so,
in the pro-India movement, there were people who were pro-India that shed blood.
They did,
and that's why he went on the hunger strike. So maybe it doesn't come from leadership, but it came from the side.
Oh yeah,
that was right side of his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I know. I've heard, at least, I don't want to say that I know, but I've heard that, you know, near the end of his life, Martin Luther King was even questioning his perspective as far as, you know, would it work with nonviolence?
I fully believe, and I was arguing this shit back in college. It took Malcolm and Martin.
Yeah, I believe so.
It took violence and nonviolence. Violence is to make sure you listen to me when I'm trying to say the shit nonviolently.
Right.
Like you can listen to me.
Yeah.
You can do this shit over here. I mean, it's on you. You do what the fuck you want to do.
What president was it that said, speak softly but carry a big stick?
Yeah,
Roosevelt, Teddy.
Roosevelt. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
so I'm trying to speak reason to you. You ain't gotta listen. Mm-mm. But know the dogs are at the door.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't trying to hear shit.
They ain't trying to hear.
They ain't trying to. They biting.
So you can holler at me.
They biting.
Or you can holler at them.
Kill a pig. Get a little satisfaction.
Do what you feel.
Kill some more pig. Kill all the pig.
Get complete satisfaction.
Hey, I feel bad. I got this white dude at work. I got him saying this shit. He has no idea where it's from. He just like the voice I be saying it in. He be like, Raj, kill a pig. I'm like, uh-huh. Get one on our side, nigga. Get one on our side. We gonna need a spy.
Yeah, working indoctrinating motherfuckers.
That ain't C, huh? Is it Roger? That ain't C, is it?
Yeah, it's him. His big goofy ass. His big goofy ass. Yep.
I fucking knew it.
He be kill a pig. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, but I like it.
Does he know what you're saying?
I told him, I said, it's from the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. He was like, oh, okay. I said, about Fred Hampton. I said, and then I forget old boy was playing Fred Hampton in the movie. What's the actor's name?
Daniel something.
Yeah. I said he has this very powerful speech where he's, he gets out of jail. He's addressing the people. And I said, but the thing that sticks with me is this nigga got this fucking, I don't know where he got the accent. Get the pig, and then from there he be at work saying it. And I'm like, you have no idea what you're saying.
What you talking about?
Okay,
that's a beautiful thing. Though.
He just mimicking the sound.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll say the word. Like, he know I'm saying kill the pig. Get a little satisfaction. He knows what they're saying, but I think he likes the cadence of it.
Just like how it sounds.
Yeah, that's okay. Brainwashing starts out somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Bro, it's how I always thought of Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they used to talk about devils and shit.
Yeah.
And you like you go to a Wu-Tang concert, it's nothing but white people.
Nothing but white people.
Like they talking about y'all.
5%ers, baby.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Feel for the 85 who don't have a clue.
No.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you absolutely know they're talking about
Yep.
you?
But now, speaking of that, 2 men convicted of Malcolm X murder exonerated. A New York State Supreme Court judge tossed the convictions of Muhammad A. Aziz and Khalil Islam, from the blackest names ever category, Khalil Islam, during a hearing Thursday.
Aziz and Khalil Islam.
Islam, yes, sir. So they gonna tell us who killed him?
I mean,
one of them passed. Bro,
they let somebody out a few years ago too, though.
Yeah.
Well, no, they both were let out after like 20-something years. Okay,
like so these are the ones that 25. They got let out. Like, no, it's more than 20 years. It's like. That's what
I'm saying. It's like 24, 25 years, bro.
No, that shit happened in '65. They got let out like 10 years ago. Just like they was in there for like 40 some years, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right about that. Actually, yep. Yeah, they was in there for a long ass time.
Shit, it was about 25 years up before the movie came out, man.
Damn.
Right, you're right. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Fucking wild.
So yeah, man, they both, but so one of them passed away, like I think in the early in the 2000s, and the other one's still living. I just seen some shit yesterday on Democracy Now, where dude was talking. One of the cats that was exonerated was talking, but to answer your question, old boy that did is dead. You know what I'm saying? That probably did it. You know what I'm saying? Just like kind of like the Tupac situation. Like pretty much everybody know who did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But old boy's dead now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's this documentary on Netflix. I wish I knew the name of it. I don't know it. I saw it. It's a great documentary. Who Killed Malcolm X? Yeah. Boom.
On the side, I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Like he pretty much, and he chased that shit down, man. Like years and years and years and years, and that's not even his job. Like he's just a ordinary citizen like us, basically. You know what I'm saying? And he just had a passion for it, and investigated, and did his due diligence.
And niggas are still scared to talk. They still scared to talk about that shit. You watched that documentary. They did not want to talk about it.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
They was like, hey, bro. They was warning him. Hey, bro, you barking up the wrong tree, friend. For real.
Right. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, man. But that's a beautiful thing that obviously it's way 40-something years, 50-something years, whatever. Too late. You know what I'm saying? And them cats, they lost.
They lost a great deal of time.
Yeah, that you can't make up. You can't make that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it's good that it happened. It's good, motherfuckers on the record you know what I'm saying, came out and was like, this was some bullshit, J. Edgar Hoover, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with what you was just talking about with Fred Hampton. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, you know, so yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing.
The decision comes after nearly 2-year probe conducted by Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance Jr. and attorneys for the men that found the FBI and the New York Police Department withheld evidence that could have cleared them at the trial in 1966. Dog, this nigga 83 years old, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're like, we know
Cuff you pig.
get a little satisfaction.
Yeah.
Kiss my pig. Get my satisfaction.
It's about satisfaction.
Yeah, dog, this is crazy, dog. And then the thing is, like, yeah, we know who killed him, but we ain't gonna tell you. But y'all can go home now. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, nigga.
Right.
Sorry.
Thank you for your service.
My bad.
My bad. Hey, y'all, fuck it. Let's move to Mexico.
Hey, man, might not be a bad idea.
I moved from the U.S. to Mexico. Here are 16 things that surprised me the most about living here. Cheeks.
I know. I like them.
Number one, what? Nigga, the weather is drastically different. No shit. Depending on what region of the country you're in. Ain't it the same as the United States? And she said drastically, though. Warm and tropical. It has a okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I can access many of the same shop. Anyway, yeah, this woman moved to Mexico. This black woman, and she seems to be living her best life. Good for her. Good for you, sister girl.
But you know what? This is the thing, though, bro, is that motherfuckers think that the United States is the end-all, be-all. A lot of times. And it may be. I don't know. You know
no, it's not. It's the same shit with motherfuckers in 2021 think Africa ain't nothing but jungles and monkeys, nigga.
Right.
Still to this day.
Exactly.
Stupid motherfucker.
But you taught that, aren't you taught that from the gate though? Like
you are.
This is the best country ever. This is the greatest place to live. Like everybody is below us when literally we are like in the bottom half of the world in education. Like it's that type of shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, yeah. And don't get me wrong. There are parts of the world that they used to show on the news that are very bad to live in. But yeah, the U.S. is my time in the military showed me there are beautiful places all over the world. Even shit when I was in, I wouldn't want to live in Kuwait. But nigga, I went there. They had clubs and niggas driving around in Impalas and all kind of shit. I was like, whoa. This is like being in the U.S. if it's 140 fucking degrees. Yeah.
Like being in the U.S. on the sun.
On the sun, nigga. Yeah, literally. Yeah, man. Motherfuckers gotta step outside of the U.S. or just read a book. Get on the Googles. Right. They're beautiful places.
As long as it's not by the QAnon and the KKK and all the other white supremacists or anything like that, you'll be fine.
And people say that other countries around the world hate us, because we assholes. Yeah. We go to other places and demand that they cater to us instead of just being a fucking visiting that country and enjoying it. You know,
well, because we're arrogant for no reason.
For no fucking reason.
Absolutely no reason to be.
Yep.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, we do have a very a very big reason is that like we spend how much more on the military than fucking everybody else?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, motherfucker, y'all don't speak English here? Oh, okay. Let me go to my trunk. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the attitude.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
you're absolutely right.
I mean, we was the bully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, we was the bully, but fucking China and fucking North Korea and Russia gonna put in all that shit. We keep fucking around.
Nothing lasts forever.
We gonna fat forward, nigga. We gonna fuck around and find out.
So like I be thinking, man, sometimes like Jewish people, right?
Right.
And Joe could speak on this better than I, because I don't know all the dates and shit.
Because I'm Jewish?
yeah, of course. Because you're a historian, motherfucker.
Okay, my bad.
Historian, motherfucker.
You know, like leading up to Nazi Germany and you know, because Hitler had tried some shit before, you know, before he got in power and had failed at it. You know, but there were like signs, you know what I'm saying? There was like shit going on that motherfuckers was like, oh, I would imagine at least. I wasn't there. So, you know, I'm like, you know, so like if you see the shit happening, what do? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all I know. This is where I was born, raised. This is where I work at. This is where my livelihood is at. This is where my family's at. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do? Do you, when you see shit kind of going sideways, like, or do you stay in the fight? Are you like, fuck it, nah, we not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not leaving. This is where I'm from. This is my shit. You know what I'm saying? So we got to fight for what's, you know, for what I believe in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. That's what I've been thinking.
Fat Clemenza said in The Godfather.
Fat Clemenza.
they should have took his ass out of Munich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He did say that.
So I mean, I think that means you gotta stand there and nip the shit in the bud, man.
Nip the shit in the bud. Okay. I agree, but I think we are.
I don't disagree.
I think us
but
as
I ain't
a country,
mad at you if you move to the motherfucking, you know, wherever. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'll go visit. Like I said,
but see, then after he went into Austria, then he went to Sudetenland. After he went to Sudetenland, he went to Poland. He's gonna keep going, man. So where you gonna move to? Where you gonna move to?
Good point.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's about changing it from the inside, though. Like, it
Right.
is, you know what I'm saying? You keep running and moving, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to structurally figure out a way to systematically change the game, or at least bend the rules to your
advantage.
Your advantage.
I think the very political group Far Side told us a long time ago, can't keep running away.
Can't keep running away.
Yes.
Okay.
But they also said drop.
I'm still confused.
That's like messages right there, bro.
But they was walking backwards. They said we got to go back and fix it, nigga.
Okay, all right. Okay, you getting deep. Okay.
In the video, they was going back to fix that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was, yeah.
We got to start over.
That's a dope ass video.
Hey, nigga, that blew my mind the first time I saw that shit.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute, is this video in reverse?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The TV broke.
Far Side, another group that gets slept on. I guess we'll end the show on a somber note. Young Dolph, dead at 36, shot and killed in Memphis while buying some fucking cookies.
Crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, man. That's we gotta stop.
Fuck.
We gotta stop.
That's all he was doing was buying some fucking cookies.
Hey, this motherfucker might have been a terrorist for all I know. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a few songs with Young Dolph that I like. But I don't really, but I seen interviews and shit, you know, dude seemed like he was pretty, like he had his mind right, you know what I'm saying, for the most part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I also know, too, that wasn't the first time, you know, the motherfuckers tried to get at him.
Yeah.
In a serious way.
Before, bro.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
Before, like, multiple times, like, you know, like, he had, like, I don't know, a few years ago where he was shot, like, I can't remember all of it, but he was shot in the ass, he was shot in the arm, he was shot, like,
in
multiple
Cali.
times.
Yeah, he was shot in Cali. They shot at him in North Carolina, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so like motherfuckers had somebody wanted them. You know what I mean? For some reason, I have no idea. Don't know nothing about it. But at some point in time, man, we gotta fucking stop, bro.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like you know, these cats don't even need a reason, and you know, It's just like I see you got something, I want it, or I see you, I don't like you, and it's no conversation. It's none of that, man. And you know, we can attribute that to whatever we want to attribute that to, you know. But at the end of the day, man, like you said, we gotta stop it. Like we gotta start teaching these youngsters. You know, there's a different way, and I don't know how we go about that. I don't know what the plan is to make that happen or how we make that work. But at the end of the day, man, we got to figure out a way, you know, just even us, you know, as we get into our 40s and, you know, even, you know, moving towards that 50 mark, we got to be the ones that got to set the precedent for that, because at the end of the day, they're going to be the ones that set the precedent for the next ones, and shit, it's going to get worse.
Right.
And what
Just
y'all
repeating the cycle.
What y'all were talking about in North Carolina earlier the same year, Dolph SUV was shot over 100 times while he was in Charlotte, North Carolina. In the shooting that saw the restaurant issue for black youngster, who later turned himself in. The charges against BY were eventually dropped. And like, you know, don't know the guy, don't really know a lot of his music, but niggas out here living this lifestyle, man. And this energy comes back that they put out, and like you said, they say I don't know how we stop it, how we make it better, how we make it just, you want to make some music, but you making music and you also, you know, I don't know, man. I ain't saying he brought this upon himself. Like I said, I don't know the things that happen, but a nigga should be able to buy cookies, dog.
Right. Yeah, and that's the other thing, man. Like, look, bro, I understand that shit happens, right? Like, sometimes you need to handle some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's life. You know what I'm saying? Shit needs to be handled at times. We were just talking about just a little bit ago about, can you have a bloodless revolution? You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, sometimes shit got to be handled. But it's like, bro, you just, like, you know, you don't know who else you might have hit.
Yeah, because they saying this nigga just shot through the front window of the store. Yeah. You know, so
at the store. Yeah, and you talking about a cookie store, so you talking about somebody's mama, somebody's grandma, somebody's mom, somebody's kids, man. Somebody's kids are in there.
And this is supposed to be, this is like a spot there in Memphis. Yeah. Like this is like a family owned, you know, like, come on, man, there gotta be rules and regulations.
Right, but they don't have none. That's the thing about this generation. They don't have any. It's like, it's not even they don't have any respect. It's like they don't have any sense of value about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just like, it's on site, and that's their favorite, like a favorite thing to say. It's like, it's on site. But
bro,
you know what?
You remember? I know all y'all cats seen The Wire, right?
Yeah, dog. You beat me to it. I was just about to say it.
Yeah. You remember the
Sunday truce? I was just about to say
the Sunday truce. Yeah, man.
I know it's a TV show, but when Omar was taking his mom to church and them niggas ran up on him, even though he was beefing with Barksdale, he was like, wait a minute, you can't be shooting niggas on Sunday. There's rules to the game.
Like, if we gonna do this, then there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Right.
That's what he said. He said a man got to have a code. Like, what is your code? Like,
real talk,
what is your code?
There's no code, man. I mean, it's like the code's dissolved, you know, with this new generation, man. It's
and I don't want, you know,
but that's our fault.
Yeah, I about to say, I don't want to put it all on this new generation, because we can't act like NWA, all this other shit wasn't what we grew up on also. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas that got shot and killed at the Truman Corners Carnival. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
Right.
You know, so I don't want to put it all on them. You know what I'm saying? It's different, but it seems to be escalating at such a rate to where we hearing them. And true, these ain't big names, quote unquote, but we hearing about these niggas getting just clapped up and killed like every other month.
But that's what it is. That's what you're saying. It's the frequency. It's not the fact that it's happening, because it's always happening.
Yeah.
The fact that
it's the frequency.
The frequency is crazy now.
Well, the crazy thing is, bro, like, these are names that we know, right?
Right.
We know about Young Dolph. We've heard that name before. We've heard King Von before. We know Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? We know these cats. You know, we know these names. But how many motherfuckers is getting killed in the same sort of scenarios that we don't know? We don't know their names.
I mean, and not to bring up old pain, but we got our own brother on the show, Joe, who's talked about youngins that he is taught and educated. You know, and it's been more than one that we have brought up on this show. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy.
Even in that culture, like, even in the, you know, if we just keep it in the small box of hip hop and rap, even in that culture, it's like we're like in a weird space, because at the same time, the violence is escalating with the youth and it's getting more violent there. We're also losing the mentors in that industry.
Right.
Yep.
You know, at the same time, so we're like in a weird space to where it's like there's a void. There's no the mentors are dying, and the youth is going at each other and killing each other. So like, where's the mentorship and where's the leadership within that culture that's going on right now?
Bro.
It's like it's not really there.
Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. It's like I know, you know, they got this whole campaign about freeing Larry Hoover.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they talk about how Chicago just kind of went to fucking shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? After they locked up all the OGs or they died off, they were killed and shit. You know, and so that was the government. You know, and you can throw in Fred Hampton in that. You know what I'm saying? That same mix. You know what I'm saying? That was the government. We doing it to ourselves though.
Right. All right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We killing, like you said, bro. Like, I mean, these are the mentors. These are the cats. I don't know. You know, this motherfucker might have been a fucking terror in Memphis back in, you know, 5-10 years ago or some shit. I don't know. You know.
Right.
But
right.
he might have turned the corner. Malcolm X was a terror. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He turned the corner. You know what I'm saying? And he got killed the same way. Of course, there was you know government shit involved in it also, but it was us. We killed him.
Right.
You know
but
what I'm saying?
Not to steal your thunder, but like
no,
you know,
go ahead.
Bosco don't cue the X-Files music, but at the same time, kind of like what we mentioned last time, is there another agenda in this? Like, is there something else going on outside of this that we just at surface level these cats are killing each other, or is there something else going on behind the scenes?
That's pushing it.
I told you he was making a documentary on Dr. Sebi's.
Nigga, lean back, nigga.
This dude.
Cue the X-Files music.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, because then you start. We talked about on the show before, as far as like the music that's pushed, the music that's mainstream, what we're hearing, what our children are hearing, and we all know, as you know, as men who love hip hop, there's so much more out there and so much more to it. But the gatekeepers push a certain product, whether it's over sexualizing young women, whether it's these young black men, I got all this gold, got all that gold, kill the nigga, blah blah blah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's deeper than that.
I don't either, bro. But at some point in time, we got to be men, right? So we gotta stop being fucking puppets, right?
Yeah, I mean,
at some point in time. So fuck all that. I mean, on a certain level, I understand that, and I recognize that, and I understand that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain point in time, bro, we gotta stand up and be like, nah.
I feel you. I feel you.
But you know, the problem is somebody's always gonna go for the bag. So as long as they present that bag, as long as they present that bag, then there's always going to be somebody who's going to take that.
Okay, but when is that the abnormal though? I mean, we got to get to the point where that's fucking like we looking at a motherfucker that do that type of shit and like the fuck is you doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
But that's got to be a community thing and a majority thing. Like, the majority of the culture right now is going to go for the bag. You know what I'm saying? And until we change the mindset, until there's a whole, philosophical change and thought process around how that gets done, then the bag is always going to win, and whoever's pushing the bag is pushing the culture.
But also, we are speaking from the privilege of being, I mean, I can say that you niggas are very well educated, very reasonable. And we're talking about, as you say, Zeb, yeah, we men, but a lot of this stuff is being to young people who aren't men, who aren't, women, who have no experience, who've been told and taught that the only way to get it is to take it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Like that's our fault.
Yeah, no. I agree.
I mean,
I agree.
The generation before us, it was their fault. Not just their fault, because there's a whole lot of factors playing into this. But at some point in time, man, like bro, we got to take responsibility. You got to.
We do, but at the same, I mean, and I'm also saying like this story here, but there are countless stories of people. I mean, our own children, our own communities and families that we see every day that don't make the news because that's boring. Yeah, Roger's daughter is going to med school.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's great. Roger's his 3 teenage, well, I guess now Ahmad's 20, making his own living in Texas, doing the right things, being not a menace to his community, but outreaching in his church, in his community. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
I've been thinking about this for about a month, and I was going to mention it last time I was on, but I was like, I have something that I want to say, but I was like, no, I'm gonna hold it for later. You can play the shit back and you'll hear it. But I was thinking, bro, like that would be something beautiful to do. Because you're right, you're absolutely right. That shit the light doesn't get shined on that.
Right.
When Young Dolph get killed, you know what I'm saying? All the fucking cameras and lights and you know what I'm saying? That shit gets shined on, but we're not shining the light on motherfuckers that's doing what they should do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so what I was thinking, and I don't know if this is a good idea or not, or if it's a viable idea or not, but I was thinking about, especially with the younger generation, like your kids. You know what I'm saying? Have a little segment where we highlight a youngster, you know what I'm saying, that is doing what they should do,
right?
What they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Just to present to, because you gotta. Who the fuck is? Anyway, we gotta eye for eye type of situation, right?
Right.
So if you if this is what the media is showing, this is what is being highlighted, then we got to combat it with, nah, this is what should be highlighted. Look at this 18-year-old graduated high school, you know what I'm saying, with a fucking 4 whatever GPA, you know what I'm saying, got a scholarship to wherever, and they on the right path.
Right.
And, you know, that needs to be supported. You know, that's all I'm saying.
I think we in our award show, we do the Hallmark Hall of Fame, and when we come across stories that are similar to that, we do try to do that. We talked about the fathers down in Louisiana, I think it was.
Yes.
3 fathers,
in Louisiana.
who were, men in the hallways trying to make sure that, some fights didn't get out of control.
So this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying.
We do.
Right. This is what I'm saying, though, is that I feel like, because I'm listening to what everybody's talking about, what everybody's saying in this conversation, in this podcast, in this episode, and it's like, well, there might be a hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? There might be a push that we're pushing this type of music to a destructive that's basically destructive. So I'm saying, instead of instead of us just when we come across it, let's instead of us just having it here and there when we come across it, no, let's make it an agenda.
How do we do that though? Like, how do we do that in a mainstream format? Like, how does that?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that.
Question, because we have a little small universe right here, right? But we're talking about, how do you make that a mainstream thing on, The Breakfast Club?
But everything big started small, though. This is what I'm saying. Everything big started small. So all we can do is just do what we can do, right?
Right.
Because I can't do what I can't do.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, I only got so much money, I only got so much time and, energy and so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? And just like y'all also, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying that, this is just a proposal. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's do our little part.
Yeah.
Let's do our little part, how we can, the best way we can. But let's make it intentional. You know what I'm saying? Not just happenstance. Not just because we see a story about these fathers in Louisiana, which is a beautiful motherfucking story.
Yeah.
But that's just happening all over the place. We can find that shit if we're looking for it.
Yeah.
I think, at least.
Let's find it.
No, you're right. You're right. If you look hard enough, you will find, heartfelt, good Hallmark type moments out there. It's just that it gets overshadowed by the the bad news and everything, because bad news sells.
So what we gonna do, bro? This is what I'm asking, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hijack shit or nothing like that.
No,
bro.
go ahead.
But I'm asking a question though. Like, so we was talking. I was mentioning earlier about the Mexico thing, and it's in the chat group and everything, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just posted a little article, and I asked, I was like, well, should we, what should we do? And y'all was like, fucking, we got to stand up and fight, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, okay, let's stand up and fight. I understand that we're not gonna compete with Fox. We're not gonna compete with fucking CNN. We're not gonna compete with these conglomerates. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not there yet, but we might be able to be there.
As I said, Jeff, I think the journey of a million miles begins with a single step. Every time we see every time I see one, I put it in the chat group and we talk about it, and then we summarize that in our year-end episode. I don't know where we're gonna get articles from if they're not being written, but
right.
If
that's the problem.
If you find a source,
Joe,
absolutely.
Joe, you're a high school teacher.
Don't put that on. I'm not gonna be the one every week.
Right, I understand that. I understand that.
Because that's what's end up being.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, bro?
No, I'm just saying that ain't gonna be on me. I'm not gonna be the one.
No, I'm not asking. No, and I wouldn't ask that of you. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to push that responsibility on you for you to carry that cross. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm trying to do at all.
Right.
What I'm saying is that you come across young cats.
When I come across them, I put them in the group. That's what I'm saying.
Right, and so so all I'm saying, bro.
Here's what I'll say, Zeb, and I agree with you on this. One of the things that you said that I 100% agree with, for sure, is that it needs to be intentional. So, like Joe said, like we can't report the stories if they're not being written, but we also can't report the stories or talk about the stories if we're not seeking them out intentionally. So right. I think what you said right there, that word intentional, means a lot. Yeah. So if it's something that we're saying we want to do our part to make a change on, then that word intentional is 100% what needs to happen in that aspect. And then like you said, that first step is that intentional step. So I think that's the biggest thing, is that we intentionally should seek those things out if that's what we really are wanting to try to promote.
I agree.
Thank you. Yep.
I definitely agree.
I know that you men, and that's why I love y'all and fuck with y'all. Y'all care deeply for not only the brotherhood here, but the community, and wanting to see this world to be a little bit better. So I know we all do our part individually, and when we come across those articles or just some shit happen, talk about it, put it out there, put that energy out there, so when it comes back, it's positive.
Yeah, but like I said, I totally agree with everything what you guys are saying, but it's those that are the type of stories that are so few and so far between because they get overshadowed by bullshit.
Yeah.
By the bullshit that we are all, craving, and well, we're not craving, but that society is craving to hear, because that's what it thrives on. It's just the bullshit. This society wants to see you fail, wants to see failures so they can make themselves feel just that much better in that particular moment, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
What I do believe is that people are going to follow what's popular, though.
True.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of
and so right, exactly. Intentional. You got to be intentional about the shit, man.
Yep.
You know, like, bro, like, I'm gonna be 100% honest right here. I've never seen. There's only one person that's on this podcast right now that I have spent time with and seen in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I haven't spent time outside of the podcast and in times, you know, on the chat and whatever. You know what I'm saying? With Stort, with 10 meters, with AC. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know, I know that motherfucking Stort got kids.
Right.
I know that he got some kids doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They might not always be doing the right thing because they, you know,
they're
kids. Yeah, they're kids. You know what I'm saying? and so, bro, I know that you talked about your daughter that's in medical school or she's trying to get into medical school.
She's doing through her interviews now.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not asking you to put your kids out there like that. I wouldn't do that. You know, if you're not comfortable with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I
talk about them all the time on the show. That's what I think.
But I'm talking about let's have Mo. Let's talk to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's hear what they got to say. What are they going through? What challenges are they dealing with? How can we help them? How can we, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, and it doesn't even have to be that. You know what I'm saying? That's just I'm just throwing out shit, right?
No, I feel you. I feel you.
You know, so that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, but yeah, I'm just saying, let's just. I think that we should come up with some sort of format, and that's for all of us to get together and put our heads together and try to figure it out because I ain't got the answer. You know, trying to figure it out.
So what I'm hearing is that you want a sort of like a mentorship type deal from us.
I think that would be cool. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yes, you know, something that, you know, we bring in some, you know, a youth or whatever, have them explain, you know, what they do, what their interests are, things that they're doing well in, and things that may be challenging for them, you know. So in that perspective, I think we can. Yeah, I think we can flip it up, you know, in various ways. You know, I think that sometimes we could have, to answer your question or to respond to what you were saying, mentorship would definitely, that's what's needed. You know what I'm saying? Right. Roger's kids, they got a mentor. They got their father. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, but it would be good to have them on along with their father, along with Mr. Stort, the KC Stort. You know what I'm saying? Joe's kid, Joe's girls. You know what I'm saying? Along with half of the Brother of Doom. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's just a start. That's just to kind of fucking get the wheel rolling type of deal. You know, just, you know. I'm just throwing it out. It doesn't have to be, you know.
No, that's good shit, bro.
That is. I mean, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Because, I mean, bro, I'm tired. Excuse me, I'm smoking. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I'm tired of hearing these stories, man. I'm tired of hearing it. Tired of it. Tired, bro. Like, you know, it's like motherfuckers get killed and obviously you got to move on. You got to keep moving. You got to keep living. But I'm tired of that being norm. I'm tired of that being just expected.
And that is the issue. That lies the issue is now this shit is becoming normal.
Yeah. And we can't rely on these motherfuckers. We can't rely on these motherfuckers to put our stories up, to talk about that shit. And I don't give a fuck if it's one person to hear it. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 people that hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because one motherfucker hear it, they might, you know, they spread that message, they spread that love, that energy, you know what I'm saying, for it, and man, who knows what it can snowball into.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I don't give a fuck, it ain't about no money or no fucking, you know, fame or publicity or none of that type of shit, bro. Like, this is just, like, we trying to survive. We trying to live out here.
Yes, sir.
You know? So
I understand it, Zeb. I understand it. I'm with you, bro.
It's the tequila. My bad.
It's all right. It's all right. It's good. It's good to hear the passion. I never have heard Zeb. So, I mean, I've seen you get rowdy a little bit, especially me and Joe start yelling at each other. But definitely the passion, you know, for your community, for your people, man, I love it.
Yeah.
See, here's where you fucked up, though. Here's where you fucked up.
Oh, here you go.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah, you know you done fucked up, because you said it's on tequila, but nigga, shit, I don't give a fuck because we recorded the shit and it's gonna be posted, and now you're gonna be accountable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
When I had mentioned, I was like, I got something, you know, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna hold it. Because like I said, bro, I wouldn't put that on you. I wouldn't just like solely, you know what I mean? Like, so if I say it, then I gotta be about it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Right. So let your yes mean your yes, and your no.
Be the change you want to see in the podcast.
That's right.
There it is. So there we gonna hold you accountable, sir.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. But you know what? Again, I do feel like I feel like we have been intentional about promoting the stories that we feel have been uplifting. I feel like we may not bring our kids on here because, you know, we are a little too rated R for my kids. I don't know about Roger's kids, but we're a little too rated R for my kids.
The older ones, maybe.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that when I do have something to share, I do share it in the opening.
This is true. Yeah, this is true.
So I think that's always open to everybody, and I definitely encourage us to continue on with that movement.
Mm-hmm. Most doubt, no doubt. Even though I'm the one that doesn't have any kids, man, but I do have involvement, you know, as far as, you know, at mentoring like the youth and things like that from time to time. With that being said, you know, I can probably, you know, drum up some ideas and things too, as well, you know.
It's all good. We don't have to figure it all right now, but definitely something to sit on and think about.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Definitely.
Yeah. You know, because I do like the being purposeful and intentional in your involvement and interaction with this world. I've always talk to my kids about that. You know, what you're doing, what you're saying, is gonna fuck up what's gonna happen to you. So.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we're here. The tabs have been tabulated. Any caveats?
Okay. Yeah, I have a caveat.
Okay.
This is Thanksgiving weekend, and I was thinking that, you know, we could share real quick what we're thankful for. And one of the things I'm thankful for is I'm thankful for the colonizers for coming into this country and wiping out the natives so that we could
Nigga, what? Okay, we done, nigga. We done.
Go ahead.
So that we can have this Thanksgiving feast that we're gonna have on this next Thursday. But no.
I'm surprised you didn't call them Indians.
As a tribute to the colonizing holiday, Thanksgiving, we should share what we brothers are thankful for, you know, within our group and things like that. Instead of
let me answer. I'm thankful for y'all.
Yeah. Okay. So Zeb went first, and I was gonna go first, but Zeb went first.
I'm thankful for everybody.
I was gonna say.
I don't know what's happening.
But no, I was gonna say I am thankful for each and every last one of the guys that are on this podcast. I'm thankful for you guys' insight, y'all realism, your unprofessionalism, because it makes the show funny. I think I'm very much thankful to be a part of something that I think is great. It's self-healing. It's like rewarding, you know. It's everything, you know. Even though we're not as popular as some of the bigger ones, but we're getting there. And I love the direction that we're moving into.
All right.
So, all right.
Next. I'm thankful for everyone. I don't know. We've been on this motherfucker for 3 hours.
Yo, I'll keep it short and sweet, man. I'll jump in. Yo, just to keep it short and simple, man. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for every experience I've had to this point that has brought me to this point, and it's going to take me to the next point, man. So that involves every interaction I've ever had with anything, man. So I'm just thankful for life, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Good talk. Good shit. Joe?
I'm thankful for faulty mute buttons and shredders.
Damn. So much comedy. So much comedy from the simplicity of it all.
I'm thankful that's about over because I got kids to go hang out.
Yeah, I was about.
Oh shit! Yeah, right.
Thankful. Yeah, I mean, I thank for everyone, but also, I mean, y'all know I fuck with y'all, and AC ain't new to my life, but definitely new to the show, and glad that he has blessed us with his insight and his knowledge, man. So, the people really gonna appreciate that as more and more episodes come. We appreciate you, fam. Appreciate all you niggas, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, even Uncle D, the other half of the Brothers of Doom. James ain't here, but definitely appreciate what they bring, whether it be in the chat group and when they bless the mic and come on the show.
Yeah, and that's another thing is James do contribute to the show. He does still bring in. Even though he's not here, he's not on the show itself, he does still contribute with news stories and things like that. So he is not.
We also have other contributors that are not necessarily in the main group, but
Lady Lavender.
Right.
Lady Lavender still contributes. We get contributions from Kim, Michaela.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So they still present to the group as well. So we appreciate them as well.
Yep.
Exactly.
So with that said, man, y'all keep on listening. You brothers keep on keeping on.
Say that again. What? Huh? Keep on doing what?
The listeners keep on listening.
Oh, okay.
And send Zeb his positive stories into our inbox.
Listen.
Yeah, real talk. Do that.
No, real talk.
I never check the inbox, so you're gonna have to.
I see that. Here's now that's a possible talk about. Like now,
okay.
Now it's possible.
How do I do it?
Zeb,
no, my bad. Hold on. My bad.
Offline.
Go ahead.
Offline.
Hello, Zeb said I check in once the show is ready, and I check out when y'all niggas say Triple B, nigga. That's it.
Damn. You don't have to call me out like that, man.
Oh boy.
That wasn't necessary.
Set up the show.
That was not necessary.
Is it a 1 and a 2? Hey everybody, it's Zeb.
I'm here.
I was going through some shit, man.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, man.
But some stories of positivity.
Right.
Oh shit. Well, once again, man, thank you everyone. Thank you, brothers, man. Fucking AC, 10 meters, Zeb the Soldier, half of the Brothers of Doom, Joe Jeff, I'm the KC Stork, Triple B, Brothers Breaking Bread. Never, ever, ever miss a moment to break bread with your brothers. We out.
Man, look, you need to quit with that same old shit. Hey, look, you need to quit with that same old shit. Play it aside, cause that shit ain't no hit. Just bounce. Hey, look, you need to quit with that same old shit. All I do is think in different ways, but say the same damn thing. Switch up the words, yo, but keep the same meaning. Find an alternate way, my word plays appealing. Deviate from the script to keep the same feeling. Repeat the thing, but I never talk the same. Tell another stereo, but that plot maintains. I still rock the same, rip spots the same. You can topple the fame, but hip-hop will remain. Some cats will cock them things, low lock the name. Let them pop and rain, same block, the same niggas they went to school with. Niggas they grew with, claim they was true with. What makes them do it? Niggas is stupid, shooting over ignorant shit. You fucking your bitch and shit, get another chick. As simple as this, you wouldn't give her the dick. So she had to go and get it from that nigga that slick. The same shit.
Players, ballers and thugs, whole sex, money and drugs. It's just the same old shit. It's just the same old shit. Pimps, players, ballers and thugs, whole sex, money and drugs. It's just the same old shit, man. It's just the same old shit.
Pardon me, God. I need to get something off of my chest. It's some bullshit that need to be addressed. Somebody got the game all twisted, fucked up in a mess. Skills ain't shit if ain't nobody cutting the check. Seem like it ain't no more rules in this hip-hop game. It's a goddamn shame our niggas be hoeing for pop fame. Some funny shit to witness, but at the same time it's sad. It's all good, but at the same time it's bad. Yeah, it's more niggas from the hood making it big. More than half of them fuckers be faking and shit. Sound poison, it be making me sick. That's why I stick to those who ain't just concerned with making a hit, but also staying in tune with the time. Dropping dudes in the rhymes, spreading wealth with the son of mankind. So this verse goes to all my peeps on the block, those on lock and those who ain't here to see me rock.
Most of the rappers these days are manufactured. Half of them actors. When the engineer hits record, they start bending over backwards, trying to uphold images that's fast backwards. Most of them caught up in faulty record contracts, so we're captured by money and ice, cause they are slaves to his vice. But have no fear, cause a little bird landed on my shoulder and whispered in my ear, told me that the soldiers in the rear forming the ranks, taking control of the wheel, let me steer. Get my Jeff Gordon on up in here, shift it up again, make the mic start to rattle from wear and tear. MCs try to reach these high velocities and bear rhymes stay stuck down there on third, while I'm in the gear that'll make the average industry rapper disturbed, cause they just can't comprehend how I propel my rhymes forward through the uses of action verbs to motivate my words and keep them in steady rotation like the herb. Pimps, players, ballers and thugs, whole sex, money and drugs. It's just the same old shit. It's just the same old shit. Pimps, players, ballers and thugs, whole sex, money and drugs. It's just the same old shit, man. It's just the same old shit.
Yo, Scott, tell him. Yo, these heads need to be updated. The same thing on the radio, it got me frustrated. You must hate it, but you can't hate it. That's why they played it on the hot 8-8 with more fan base than Jada. While the man makes the paper, the land changed the fakers. Come on, dog, it can't be that many gangsters. But everybody thuggin' though, everybody deals. With that many hands in the game, a dime sad would cost a bill. For real, we need to change these topics. I changed my name to Insight so I can enlighten the audience and give them something they can build on. Instead of whole sex, money and drugs and all them ill songs, I bob my head, but yo, it's still wrong. I know some cats in that position and they gotta get they squill on, but this is focused on the perpetrators that was brought up in love but only talk about the hatred. It's like the world's plugged up in a fucked up matrix and the all team's the only ones to save it.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.